Good afternoon, folks, out here, and either on the YouTube live stream, watching it later on the BNC TV YouTube channel, or broadcast live on 1075, or rebroadcast on the BNC TV Comcast channel. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Tyler Bohr, bringing the play-by-play action of this boys varsity soccer game, Athol Bears, hosted by your Pioneer Panthers. We're just about to be underway. A little bit overcast here. A bit of a will it, won't it, rainy clouds starting to roll in. We'll see what happens with that. But we are underway now. First game of the week for Pioneer. After a tough loss against Hopkins last week, 2-0 loss, Pioneer. Having an uphill climb and a slew of injuries to start off their season. Athol Bears coming into this with a very similar uphill battle. They're 1-7. Pioneer is 0-6. Athol, with their last game coming into this, a loss against Turner's Falls, 4-0. So both teams struggling to find their place. And that could come out to a very equal match out here on the pitch. There we go, just fixing an umbrella I have, some makeshift umbrella that I have put up. Good ball movement by the Bears, sent down to the far corner. We'll see who's going to get to it first. Gets cleared up. Danny Paquette looking to move it through. Puts the ball a little bit too far ahead of him, but still hangs on to it. Threads through out to the far side. Josh Mouthy collects, looks for the cross. Defense knocks it out of bounds. Pioneer will take the throw. Good drop back. Girton to Brody Welcome. And Gerard, with a tough judgment on the ball, puts it to the outside. Will be a red throw on the far end. Inside the box and cleared out of bounds. Will be another throw for the Bears. Nice ball down the line. No one's going to get to it before it heads out of bounds. Red throw. Paquette sends it through. Defense sends it back out. That ball's out of bounds. Red will take over. Battle for the ball on the line. Athol will get another throw. Seems as the ball has been stuck on that far side. No one really having an opportunity to move it to some more open real estate. I'll drop back, but Athol comes up with it. And put inside the box. Matt Reshad will step out to collect. Gives it a throw out there, finds Gurton. Tommy Clary feeds the ball forward, finds Colleen. Colleen with a long shot, goes wide. And that will be an Athol kick. Nice to see Hayden Colleen back out there on the pitch after being out for a couple of games with an injury. Same thing with Josh Mouthie, also sidelined for a few games. Nice to see that there's nothing too major. Just need to let it heal and get back out there. Brody Welcome. Ooh. Had a tough time on the ball. All right. Push called on Pioneer. Will be an Athol kick right in midfield. Ball down to the corner. Comes inside the box. Hayden Gerard punts it out of bounds. Gives Pioneer time to reset, settle in, and mark up. Pioneer throw. Athol with a first touch and drop. Pioneer sends it through, tries to find Mouthie. Number of red defenders, clears it. Paquette to Mouthie. Ball inside the box. Mouthie collects. Is going to look for that cross. Pioneer corner kick. Ball went out off a red jersey. Looks like Pioneer is setting up to kind of have a run in. Hopefully they can get the first head on it. The only real solid contact came from Athol. Ball outside of the box now. Clear to Colleen. Colleen with a low shot. Easy scoop for Drake Wing, keeper for the Athol Bears. Looks like there was another push from behind. Now, the details surrounding push, it's not even just the kind of extension from the body. So, a large portion of the determination is whether or not an advantage is gained by the player. So when there's a push, if the push results in kind of an irrelevance of of kind of the advantage between two players vying for the ball, then refs generally will probably let it slide. Looks like the ball was out of bounds. Clean moves it through, tries to find Mouthy. Can't make the connection. It'll be a Pioneer throw on the far side. And if you're just tuning in, or you've been here from the start of the broadcast, I want to thank you for joining us. If you're watching this on YouTube, watching it later on, not live on YouTube, watching it rebroadcast on 1075 in HD, or watching it live on the BNC TV Comcast channel, happy to have you with us. Even if you're tuning in, wanting to watch family, wanting to watch your team, your community, tuning in the Athol area, happy to have you with us. Ball tapped to the outside. Athol puts it to the top of the box. Battling to get a shot. Left, right into the goalie. Good hands, good snag by Reshot. Kareem Thompson puts the ball to the inside. Pioneer gets it out of the red zone. Pioneer throw. Tad Loud looking to get it inside shooting range. Pops through. It'll be a Pioneer throw. And it looks like possibly offsides. Ball pops through. Oh. Good ball placement. Nice job there by Kareem Thompson. Just a little too much toe underneath that ball. Thompson again on the attack. Gives it a shot off of the crossbeam. Oh, nice try to save it by Hayden Gerard. Pioneer throw. Brody welcome to inbound. Girton back to welcome. Cleared by the Bear defense. Good battle for the ball. Mouthy heads to the corner. Looks for the cross. Pops through. But nobody's there for Pioneer. It was all red jerseys to get it out of the box and out of bounds. That situation would have been quite different with some opposite end follow-up. But, I was watching the ball, not that. You got to get inside the box so that you can follow the ball through. Will be a corner for the Bears. Their first corner of the day. Nice job by Pioneer. Gets that out of there. And Kicked out of bounds by the Bear defense. Ooh. Pioneer defense. Gerard puts it inside the box. And is collected by Athol keeper. It's a beautiful throw to the outside. Finds Thompson. Thompson gives it to the inside. Back over to Thompson. He'll switch it. Easy collection for Drake Wing. Defensively headed out of bounds. It'll be an Athol throw. Athol punt in the deep Pioneer territory. No one will get there before reshot collects. Fit to the outside. Thompson with a throw. Top of the box. Anthony Ellis to the outside. Ball out of bounds. Athol throw. Ball cross through. And tough defensive move, and the ball heads into the goal. Athol, first to score. 25 minutes into the game. Ball heading inside the box. Pioneer will get a kick. And having a tough time making the connection. The ball knocked out of bounds. Pioneer will get a corner kick. Ball shot in. Snag by the keeper. The shot low, goes wide, right. Athol kick. So far, not much rain today. Just the overcast. Which I'm okay with. Don't have to deal with the sunset and the shadows. Those can be difficult on the lens. Hayden Klin feeds it to the outside, finds Girton. Girton gets double teamed. Clean drops it back to Gerard. Back out to Clean. Finds Girton. And a goal kick. Pioneer with a number of heads. Nice idea. Bears finally breaking through. Pioneer forward wall. Ball pops through. Easy collection for a reshot. Thompson turns in. He's going to look for a drop or a cross. And knocked out of bounds. Bears corner kick. And a shot. Kicked away. Top of the box. Pioneer needs to get that ball out of there. Lacaille puts the ball inside the box. Nathan Peralt in the corner. Pioneer defense clears it. Bears throw. Be a Pioneer kick. Garner Gurton drops it to Colleen. Back to Gurton. Ball goes through a slew of jerseys into the box. That will be picked up by the Athol keeper. Brody Welcome knocks it out. Another corner for the Bears. Comes in short, right at the box. Looks like a handball was called. On the Bears, apparently. Athol throw. Another Athol throw. Ball pops through. Thompson takes it. Takes the shot. Deflected by Reshot. Kicked away by Stumpo. The Bears still hanging on to it. Nice call by Reshot. Ball heads to the corner. Mouthy tries to hang on to it. Stolen away. Pioneer. With a body check, Pioneer will get another kick. Ball bouncing back and forth between players. No real shot on goal yet. Ball sent out. Pioneer throw. Running short on time before the half. Athol leading 1-0. See if Pioneer can tie this back up. just before the break. Ball inside. Drake Wing lays down on it. And that is the half. 40 minutes in the book. Athol leading with an accidental goal. But 1-0 is nothing when there's another 40 minutes left to play. So we're going to take a short break. Check out our wonderful sponsors, local businesses in the Bernardston-Northfield area that have partnered up with BNC TV to help bring you these high school varsity sports. So happy to have them with us. Check them out as we take a short break, and when we come back, second half of this exciting boys varsity soccer game, Athol Bears versus your Pioneer Panthers. Don't go anywhere. More soccer action coming your way in just a moment, right here on BNC TV. right, welcome back, folks. Another 40 minutes of this boys varsity soccer game coming your way. Pioneer Panthers hosting the Athol Bears. Tyler Borbo here, continuing the play-by-play action. So far, the only goal that was made was just the tough accidental goal. Ball was coming through from a corner kick to the Pioneer goal. Just about as close as you could get without the ball going in, and a mistaken defensive tap put the ball into the goal. So that is where we stand now. Athol leading 1-0. Ball kicked away. Athol throw. And another Athol throw. Brings it inside the box. Gives it a kick. Little too much on that one. Heads wide. It'll be a Pioneer goal kick. I'm sorry, Pioneer. Yeah. Hayden Gerard puts the ball to the outside. Looks for Danny Paquette. This move having a tough time with a shot. Good defense by Reshot. The ball tumbles out. It will be Bears corner kick. Comes in short. Kick back out. Athol have another shot at it. And ricocheted out of bounds. Athol throw. Mauricio Hanono. Looks like he hangs on to it. Drops it back to Welcome. Welcome to Loud. Colleen sends it through. Paquette hangs on to it. Takes the shot. And snagged up by the keeper. Nice job by Pioneer. Solid attack and pursuit by the Panther team. And the ball goes out. Goal kick for the Athol Bears. Nice kick out to the Bears. They take possession. Switch it into the middle. Kicked away. Mauricio Hinono. Brody sends it through. I think that might have been Honono just inches off sides. Oh, nice stop by the Bears defense. And no one will touch that. And so it will be Bears kick. A shot. And collected by Wing. Paquette tries to feed it through. Colleen comes up with it. He's going to get swarmed by jerseys. He's got to drop it off. Nice reset by Pioneer. Finds an opening. Clary. And the Bears push off. A nice idea as the sun comes out. Oop. Get back open. Sorry about that. Needed to adjust the lens. And Gerard sends it out of bounds, allows Pioneer to drop back. A Bear throw on the far side. Bears in the corner. It's going to look to either drop or find the cross. Sends it through. A nice snag by the Pioneer keeper, but stepped out in the process. Corner kick for the Bears. Comes in high. Collected by the Bears on the far side. Popped up. Brody Welcome clears it out past midfield. Ball out of bounds. There we go. And another one out of bounds. It'll be Bears throw. The shot goes wide. Pioneer kick. Danny Paquette trying to get back the defensive steal. Ball dropped back and kicked out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Ball just to the top of the box. Pioneer looking to pull that final trigger on a shot. Ball out of bounds. I'm going to have to switch it again. There we go. That's clean. Well, dribbles to the Bear defense. Easy put out to the side. Colleen takes it away. Look for the cross. Gets the head. Collected before a shot can be made. So far, this half, Pioneer has done a great job of almost getting it all done to put the ball in past the goal. You know, they're getting the ingredients, they're mixing them together, they're putting them in the pan, and they're putting it in the oven. Just need to turn the oven on. They'll get themselves a goal out of this. They're so close. Nice idea to the outside. Gurton puts the ball forward. And kicked away. Good defensive move. Pioneer throw at the far corner. A shot goes wide. Athol kick. Pioneer with the first and second touch, but the Bears collect. Find Thompson open. He slows it down. Looks to cross it through. Finds him, takes the shot. Snagged by Reshot. Nice shot on goal by Janata de Oliveira. Excuse me. They got time to send it through. Tap to the outside. Bears throw. Looking for the cross. Popped up. Keeper comes down with it. Nice thing for the Pioneer keeper to possibly be the tallest one out there on the field with that ball coming down. No one's going to get to it first besides him. Ball threaded through. Looking to take the shot. Be a Pioneer kick. Nice idea by Athol. Couldn't get the geometry right. Pioneer throw. And a timeout is called by Pioneer. First timeout of the game. At just about the halfway mark of the second half. About 20 minutes left in the game. Athol still leading with that one goal scored midway through the first half. And I would say Pioneer has been pushing really hard to tie things back up. Ball spend most of its time on the attack. And let's say perfect opportunity to once again thank our wonderful sponsors. That's right, couldn't bring this out without them. The BNC TV sports coverage is so thankful to be partnered up with these sponsors. Sam Browning Jr. Trucking, Sweet Lucy's Bakeshop, Works LTD, Wiggin Hydroseeding, Zilinksi HVAC, and DiGeorge Builders. Happy to be partnered up with these local businesses. Thank you so much for your sponsorship, helping us bring these games to folks, citizens, family, friends, abroad and around the world on YouTube. Happy to bring this out. Also to coaches that may want to watch this and help their team work on some skills. Happy to bring this to them as well. Pioneer throw. And nice heading, give and go. Finds Danny Paquette, puts the ball inside the box. No one's going to get there before the Athol. Athol keeper really trying to eat the clock to salvage this 1-0 lead. Out of bounds, Pioneer throw. And another one out of bounds. Pioneer will throw it again. And some sort of illegal contact. Brought down a Pioneer player. They'll get a kick about 5 yards outside of the box. It's a good opportunity as any to tie things up. Three-man wall. And managed to get it in. I think in a very similar defensive accidental way as earlier. What was that, an accidental defense goal, or did Pioneer do it? They said 8 on the deflection, so I think it was 22 minutes in, things are tied up 1-1. It's a whole new soccer game with 18 minutes left to go on the clock. Ball dropped to Hayden Gerard. Hayden Gerard gives it a nice boot to Hayden Colleen. Colleen sends a go-get-it to Mouthy. Gets sent out of bounds. Will be another Pioneer throw. Pioneer tying things up. Hopefully breathes new life into the Pioneer offense. They've gotten a taste for putting that goal away. Let's see if they can get a second one. And kick back to the outside. Nice idea by the Bears defense, making sure that it's a throw instead of a corner. Ball popped up and switched over. Thompson heads it away. Tad Loud battling. Shooting range. Nice shot by Thompson, but good snag by Reshot. He'll switch it up, looks for Connor Gurton. Gurton drops it back to Stumpo. Puts it forward to midfield. But the Bears put it forward to the far corner and then kicked away by Stumpo. It'll be an Athol throw. Nice open real estate over to Brody Welcome. Brody weaves through. Ball threads. I have a feeling some offsides might have been called with Panther Mouthy going after the ball. That was a great idea. I think he just got a little bit ahead of the defense and the ball. Very physical game is coming out of this tie. That will be a Bears kick. Pioneer throw. Pioneer not wasting any time. Ball took a tough roll, headed out of bounds. Bears throw. Pioneer playing with a new sense of urgency in the game. Pioneer kick off of an Athol push. Right inside there. Swatted away, ball still inside the box. Shot goes wide, still in bounds. Thompson gets his foot on it. Clears it out past midfield. Nice job by the Bears defense getting that out of shooting range. And that will be a trip. Athol kick. Nice attack. Looked like there was some sort of body checking again. I think a large portion of the call is whether or not you're going after the ball or it's to create an advantage, and it looked like kind of throwing your body in the way creates that advantage defensively, and that's why Pioneer had the kick. Athol on the attack on the wing. Looks to cross it in. Nice head ball, good placement. The ball heads out of bounds. It'll be Bears throw. They're going to look for the cross. Ball still in. There's the cross. And that is the most interesting view I've seen just from the lens perspective. Nice head. I think the ball went over and landed on the top of the net behind it. So we will have a corner kick. Comes up short, headed away. He's going to look for another cross. Bears come back up with it. Tries to move inside, but kicked away. Another corner kick for the Bears. Pioneer needs to get themselves out of this defensive situation. Defensively, they're getting to the corner kick first. But they need to get to it, gain possession, not just the first touch. Get possession and get it out of their area. This idea slides away, kicked outside of the box. Clean comes up with it. Intended kick got stifled. Tommy Clary kicks it through, finds Mouthy, hangs on to it, and with a drop and send, finds Paquette. Paquette drops it up top. Clary finds Girton. Girton drops, and a shot. Good collection by the keeper. Pioneer needs to follow all of their shots into the goal. Mouthy looking to cross it. Couldn't get the angle right. Goal kick for the Bears. Nice collection by Reshot. Seven minutes left in the game. Score's tied 1-1. Brody Welcome to Tad Loud. Loud to Clean. Clean with a shot. Ball inside the box. Mouthy comes up with it. No one's there to snag his pass, though, besides the defense. And kicked away, finally, by the Athol defense. Aaron Muse, good defensive move. Kicks the ball out of bounds. It'll be a Bears throw. Going to look for that cross. Reshot collects. And nice idea by Thompson. Ran out of real estate. Pioneer kick. Five minutes, scores tied. Ball comes through, finds Girton. Girton takes a shot, gives it a scoop. Goes wide. A tough tumble. Thompson comes up with it. He's going to look to switch it up. Nice defensive move by Aaron Muse. Bears persist. Put to the outside. Bears throw. Ball put to the outside. Athol opens up. Goes to the corner. Ball out of bounds. Throw for the Bears. And out of bounds. Pioneer kick. Bears kick. Ball out of bounds. Bears throw. Bears looking for the shot. And goes wide. Very little time left. Ball inbounded. Connor Gurton. Good defensive move. Pioneer throw. Hayden Colleen. Ball kicked to the top of the box. And then punted out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Kicked out. Goal kick for the Bears. And that is the game. Ending on a tie. 1-1. Both teams mounting attacks. Let's say both of them had a tough time finishing. Tough time pulling that final trigger on the shots on goal. But very equally matched in that sense. But good game, worked hard. I think the Tide excitement for the last 20 minutes of the game really made for an exciting extra effort kind of final lap. I think they really stepped it up there. They did not want to end in a tie. But there we go. And that is it for us here at the Pioneer Valley Regional High School soccer field. Coming up, still got a few games this week. Of course, weather permitting. We are looking at volleyball. Volleyball is back at home on Thursday. They'll be hosting the Mahar Senators, and that game is around 5:30. We'll see that happen. And then back-to-back games on Friday. Boys soccer will be hosting Greenfield, and girls soccer will be hosting Pathfinder. Again, weather permitting, hoping we can bring that to you. Love those back-to-back games, being able to get both of them. And that is it for us here at the Pioneer Soccer Field. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Tyler Borbo, and we will see you next time.